you have multiple different types of ads that you can choose from with Facebook, like I was talking about on the other video. And so with your ad, you're gonna set up your audience, and um, for this traffic ad, I want to drive the traffic or the clicks to my website or my landing page. And for this instance, it's my landing page. And so right here, you have custom audiences. I'm not sure how well you know Facebook ads or not, but a custom audience, what can you do with those? Um, Facebook actually tracks what people like, what websites they leave. If they leave Facebook, what websites they're going to, where they're spending their money. There's so many different variables that Facebook's tracking. They're also tracking what your profile like. They actually have groups of people that have the same behaviors and buy the same things, have the same buying patterns and consumer behaviors, and uh, certain groups, and you're actually able to create a lookalike audience. So let's say if you run an ad and you're running traffic to your website, the website, however, it's not converting really well for some reason, and so you use your Facebook Pixel to gather that information on the people that had clicked the ad. Maybe it was something with the landing page that messed up the conversion or whatever, but you want to find more people like them to target because they clicked on the ad, they had an interest in your product or store online, and so uh, what we can do is actually create a lookalike audience of people that look, act, have the same consumer behavior, like these same groups on Facebook, the same post, and maybe the same political outlook, multiple different factors that Facebook is analyzing and um, actually allows us to use to target the audiences that we advertise to on their platform. And so you can also run a retargeting campaign, in which a retargeting campaign is you normally would set up a lookalike campaign or a custom audience. A custom audience would be, for instance, if you had 10 people that were gonna order a product off of your store online, and they actually left the website with something in the cart. You can target those people that left and didn't actually end up purchasing anything, but were obviously interested. There's multiple different things in which you can definitely find the information out on the internet. But I just wanted to give you uh, a brief overview of what goes into the custom audiences here. In this area, we are picking the location and the geographical location and the demographics in which we want to advertise. And so you have multiple different options here. You have people who live in this location, people who recently were in this location, people traveling in this location. But for this example, we're just gonna everyone in this location. And here you got your age targeting. You can target age, and you also have the gender if you want to target men, women, whichever audience that you're looking to target. So the detailed targeting you have here is something that's really neat, and we're actually able to target. Let's say if I am selling let's say that I sell freezers to restaurants. Then I target restaurants. I target food in restaurants, local food, foodies, eating out, food and wine, founder, directors. You get the point. You can literally target where people work at, what they're interested in, what groups they're in on Facebook, what behaviors they have, all these different factors, and the more you put in, the more you'll get out. The way it works, it's the more work you put in, the more you get out. And um, here's the automatic placements, which I don't recommend you do automatic placements because it's pretty much allowing Facebook to pick where your advertisements are placed, and you don't want that because they're gonna find a way to spend your money, and that's how they make money. So always have that in mind whenever you're picking your placements. You got multiple different areas. You have your feed ads, instant articles, in-stream videos, right column, suggested videos, marketplace. You have the stories on Facebook. You got Instagram feed, Instagram stories, banner ads, in-stream video ads, messenger ads, you name it, they got it. That's for sure. And here on your daily budget, normally I suggest that you start out low and gradually increase that, which Facebook's constantly changing their algorithms. So you kind of just have to be paying attention to your ads and make sure that everything's running smoothly, and they definitely need to be monitored. And for the bid strategy, normally I would recommend that you don't necessarily set your bid right off the bat. You want to find out some information before you set a bid, right? If you're at an auction and you're bidding on a new truck, you're going to want to know how many miles are on the truck. What's the features of the truck? Is it got leather seats? Is it a dually? Is it a 3/4 ton, 1 ton? You're going to want to know all this information, right? So you don't want to just go and set your bid strategy off the bat because you have no clue about the market that you're in and how saturated it is, or if it's undeveloped. It just depends. You need to be analyzing that. So you can actually deliver an accelerated audience, which spins your budget up and gets the results as quick as possible. I don't necessarily recommend it unless it's for like an event that you're wanting to basically really, really promote, and you want to get as many results as possible and you want to get the traffic really flowing with this ad. Then I would say run your accelerated ads. And as far as the ad copy goes, there's both. So here you can connect your Instagram account if you're running an Instagram feed ad or story ad. And there's 3 different formats. You have your carousel, you have a single image or video, you got your collection of photos, which is great for a store. But pretty much you're going to place your picture right here, and we'll just put a free stock picture on there, and social media. And so, sorry guys, I'm a little bit clogged up today. So select what link type for your ad. For me, it's going to be a website because I'm trying to drive the traffic to the website. And I'm going to insert the text for the ad here, blah, 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 blah. There are some things that you're going to want to look out for in your text because Facebook analyzes what words you're using. So be careful. And here's where you'll put your URL and your headline. Your headline's right here on the screen. And depending on what kind of business you're in, you can use these different call to action buttons, whichever one seems to be the most appealing for your business. Here's where you connect to your Facebook pixel, and that pretty much tops off everything for how to run the ads. Everything on the back end you can look up on YouTube. And, I always tell people, look what happened to Blockbuster. They sat back and they said people enjoy going to the store. They enjoy looking at DVDs. They like looking at the front and the back of the DVDs. Well, now where's Blockbuster? They're bankrupt. Netflix literally seen that opportunity and they seized it using Facebook ads and this digital platform, and look who's in business now and thriving. Look at Amazon and Toys R Us. Toys R Us, they sat back, they invested in a bunch of retail in the early 2000s, and that didn't pay off so good for them because they just said, oh, well, we don't really believe in the online stuff. And they sat back and just bought their toys from Amazon. Well, everyone figured out who they were buying their toys from, and people got used to buying toys from Amazon, and it seemed to be more convenient than having to drive and travel to a store and take the kids to the store. So it's definitely always smart to be on the cutting edge when it comes to business. And in 10 years, there's probably not going to be as many convenience stores and retail stores out there. And it's pretty apparent. You got the TV, radio, and newspaper. All of their numbers are going down. ABC, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, all of their numbers are going down. And so we're going to see big migration towards social media. It's already happening. It's happening right in front of your eyes. And the best place to advertise is where everyone is hanging out, right? And so I hope you guys got something out of this video. And if you don't feel like doing all the work for the ads and setting up your email marketing, your Google AdWords, I actually own my own consulting firm called KCMO Ads, and I would be more than happy to have a conversation with you over some of the work that I do and see if I can't add some value to your business. And all you got to do is just provide me some information below, and I'll reach out to you and see if we can add some value to your business.